Okay, so we're going to use some of the mark making techniques that we've been using with the Van Gogh drawings. So we're going to concentrate on the second column, which is the form. So we're going to turn shapes, so we're going to turn the circle into a sphere. Now, to do this, we need to make this look like it's rounded. So we're going to use a kind of curved technique to go around. So see how I'm carefully going round with my pencil just to make this area look rounded, and you're going to do that all the way around. You're going to pretend like it's a planet, or you want it to look like a tennis ball or something rounded. So I'm just going round the object like this. You see it's starting to take shape. So I'm also going to go on this side as well. You see I'm not rushing this, I'm taking my time. And you'll also notice that the further away the marks are, it looks much lighter than this side, because the lines are closer together, so it looks darker. Now you can also do it on the other side, so I'm actually going to add some curved lines this way. Now to make something look 3D, you have to have different tones. So tone is light and dark. So what we want is a variation of light and dark as well. And to do that, we almost have to imagine that there is a light shining on this object. So here you can see that the light is almost hitting it here because there's a bit of a shadow on this side. So what we're going to do is make some of the lines a little bit wider in the center here, and I'm also pressing much lighter with my pencil, and I'm going to get gradually closer together and also a little bit darker by pressing a little bit harder. Now I am trying to do this with my camera in my hand, so apologies for it not being that neat. So can you see that then, so we've got a circle and now it's more of a sphere. So I'm going to still build this up. I'm going to keep going with the lines. Don't go overboard, but we're just going to keep going. I don't want you to smudge your pencil because I want to see how well you can control your pencil. So I'm just building up those lines even more. Maybe add a few here, like so, and I'm going to add some lines on the other side. So it can be quite sketchy. It doesn't have to be super neat, because these are just little practices really. So there we go. We've got a nice shadow on the one side, and it looks like the light is shining. Now to push this even further, you'll need a shadow forming in the negative space. So this is the positive space, the actual sphere, but the negative space is the background. So imagine the light is shining this way, the shadow will be behind it. So I'm just going to do some lines like this just behind it. Imagine that the light is shining on the front, and I'm just kind of giving it a bit of a shadow there, like so. And I'll just build that up a little bit there. Just some scribbles. And there you have a sphere. So you can blend this in a little bit neater if you want to, not with your finger. And I'm just going to build that up, pressing really lightly with the pencil just to hide some of those marks. Just makes it a little bit neater. There we go. And press a little bit harder just for that outside. There. Okay, there you go. There's a sphere.